Welcome back to the Citrus Today program here on this Tuesday morning. As I said, a wet Tuesday morning, but hey, the rain, we need that. Our grass and our lawns and our gardens are all going, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm very glad to have a special guest with me this morning on the program, Shawn Scott.
Good morning,
Welcome.
Dennis.
Welcome to the program. You're with Mike Scott Plumbing and Mike Scott Septic, also MSP H2O.
And our irrigation division as
and
well.
And your irrigation division.
Correct.
Great company. And for those folks out in the audience that may not be aware of everything that the Mike Scott group of companies, I call them, does, we're going to give you a little education this morning because this company is phenomenal as I look at it and the amount of growth it's experienced. Tell me a little bit of history about Mike Scott Plumbing and the whole company.
We start out just like anybody else, a family-owned company. My mother and father started it just over 24 years ago, about to come up on 25 next year. Started working out of our house and just started growing the company. And we have a philosophy: you don't create luck, you work for luck. And that's basically what we stand behind.
That's so true, so true. You started, as you said, 25 years ago or so?
Yes, sir.
And you've now got a huge facility, which I've taken a tour of up in Holder, or between Holder and Denellen,
right.
Actually. And it's kind of your base of operations, but you also have another facility that's over in Sumter County as well.
Yeah, we have a location in the villages as well that we employ just over 40 people at that location as well.
Incredible. You do all kind of water, I call them water works, all through the Central Florida area. How many counties are you servicing?
7 counties currently is our base of operation, and then the larger jobs we go across the state, but we try to just base it in the 7 surrounding counties. That's what makes Citrus County so unique.
It is. I mentioned your building there north of us, just before you get to Denellen, but it's right here in Citrus County, just the other side of Holder, and it's off of 41. The reason I mention that, and it's one of the reasons that I have you here today, because this facility, not a lot of people have been able to get there yet. They weren't aware it was there. And we're wanting to tell them what a great facility you have, because if they're looking for plumbing fixtures, whether it's faucets or sinks or bathtubs or showers or whatnot, you have got to be one of the biggest showrooms of that kind right here in the middle of the state of Florida.
We actually are. We're bigger than our supply houses, most of them, and it'd be basically like going into your Home Depot or Lowe's, except the person that you're talking to actually has a lot of experience and can help work with you through what you really want. So,
I was amazed at the showroom that you have. It's huge, and the advantage to somebody who's out there considering either remodel or they've got a new home that's going up or something or other, and they're trying to select all their fixtures and whatnot, is you get that one-on-one attention in this huge showroom. You don't have to fight a big crowd.
You not only don't have to fight a big crowd. If you come in with a small child, we actually have a small area, so you don't feel pressured to leave, and when your kid starts crying. But you're right, one-on-one service, and we have a lot of it in stock. I mean, pretty much 90% of what you need we already have there. So,
the company over the course of years has really, as I said, grown at a fantastic rate and continuing to grow in this economy. That's saying a tremendous amount. But I think it's because, going back again to the philosophy that it was established on. Talk a little bit about that philosophy and your mindset of business at Mike Scott.
When basically we live by that rule. If we tell you we're going to do something, we are. I mean, we're just straight up normal people that we want to treat people how we want to be treated. So we actually, for that reason, we just started our straight time, anytime, all the time, no overtime charges philosophy. So our services, if you come out and pick out a faucet or you need a water heater installed, we're scheduling 7 days a week at same prices. So if you work on a Wednesday, and you can't take off to get your heater fixed or your faucet installed, you can schedule it with our office Saturday or Sunday when you're home or your husband's home. That way you don't have to figure out if you're going to take off time after work or, pay overtime charges. So we're scheduling around your time, not ours. So it's a great way to help the working people in a down, environment.
Well, that's one of the reasons, too, that I wanted to talk with you this morning on the show, because in today's business environment, you have to be a little different thinking, you have to be progressive, and you have to do things that maybe companies in the past didn't do. And these are things that from the outset you've been working toward, and things that make the company what it is today.
Correct. Outside of the box thinking.
Outside the box thinking. That's what it takes for sure. Well, one of the newest enterprises that you have from the Mike Scott Group is MSP H2O water, and we've got a couple of bottles of it right here on the set with us. And this company started with just the regular, what I call the regular size bottle, but now I see you got colored.
We got colored water,
bottles.
small bottles,
small
20-ounce bottles for hotels that prefer the 20-ounce bottle. So, and it took off pretty well. We didn't, start off with the 16-ounce like everyone drinks, and then everybody likes something a little different. So, our company is always diversified into what people would like. So we try to have everything that they want.
Now, for business owners that may be out in the audience watching this morning, you have a special event for the business community coming up here soon. Might want to tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, August the 17th from Wednesday 6 to 8, we have like a meet and greet for business, thanking existing business customers and new business customers. Giving them a private tour. We're going to have some operation going on, show them how the water works, and a little bit about our station.
Okay. We're going to talk a little bit more about the company and what you can see at their showroom as we bring in your showroom manager. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
He'll be in
John
with us, on the next segment. So stay around. We'll be right back with more on Citrus Today, everybody. Welcome back to the Citrus Today program on this Tuesday morning, and glad to have you with us. We have some folks from the Mike Scott family of businesses, and we've been talking with Shawn. Shawn introduced me to John here, who is your showroom manager, right?
Correct. John's our showroom manager, so he's been in the business. How long have you been in the plumbing industry, John?
Over 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And all in the Florida area here?
Florida, Virginia.
Florida and Virginia?
Yeah.
So you know what you're talking about when it comes to fixtures and plumbing and everything.
Sure hope so.
Yeah,
I sure hope so too.
Well, tell us a little bit about the showroom, what it holds for people who would like to come out and take a look at it if they're, as I said, if they're building a new home or if they're remodeling or thinking about what they're going to do in the future. Is this a great place to come and dream a little bit?
Yeah, we have the latest and greatest of all the plumbing fixtures on display, and they can come in and, sit down and go over all the selections. I help them through the process, either new home or remodel project.
Tell me about some of the brand names that you carry.
Oh, quite a few. We have the main brands, Delta, Kohler, Moen, Grohe, LK Sinks. So we have quite a bit on display.
I always like the commercial that I've seen where they come in, they say, design a house around this faucet.
Right.
And you can do that kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
we can do that for them. It's just we take the pain out of the whole process. We kind of ease that when they come in and do the plumbing selections.
What are some of the questions people consider when they're talking about sinks, faucets, and bathroom fixtures and whatnot?
Well, we have to make sure everything, as far as sizing and everything, we have to make sure it fits into that application. Those are some of the questions that come up, but mainly colors and finishes and all that's real important too. We want to make sure it flows well with each room.
I can't say enough about how it's 2,000 square foot, this showroom that you have. And comparatively speaking, with other places you may go out there and take a look at a showroom floor that may be crowded, you're going to have so much more to choose from. That's one of the outstanding things that I was amazed at as I went through your showroom there. I got to see the warehouse and a lot of your operation as it's been built. It's really remarkable. When you came to the company, what was one of the things that stood out in your mind and still does today probably?
Well, the size of the place, as far as the showroom. I come from the wholesale side of the business, and coming on this side of the business, I was able to adjust into that showroom because of the size and all the selections that are on display. So it was a very easy transition.
Very much. What went into visioning Citrus County, Marion County? I've seen even Sumter County. You're putting things into that community, helping with Kids Little League and so many different things that you do. Our hats off to you for the great job.
Yeah, thank you.
If anybody wants information, we've been giving you phone numbers and, of course, your website up there. You got an interesting promotion before we get to the end of the show here that you want to tell the people
Sure.
about, I know.
We're launching it this week. If those of you who haven't been on Facebook, My Scott Plumbing, please go on it and like it. Just press like, and then what we're doing is we're introducing here's Waldo, but it's where you see My Scott Plumbing truck, whether it's our pump trucks, our vans, our supervisor trucks. Take a picture of it on your phone or your camera, load it to your Facebook site, and tag it, and we're going to give away a cruise for 2 to the Bahamas, 4 days, 3 nights. And throughout the week, we're going to pick some people and give prizes during the week as well. So
All we got to do is take a picture.
take a picture, load it up, send it over.
Okay.
I'm going to the Bahamas.
Easy.
Let's go.
Well, we're all headed for the Bahamas, I can tell.
That's right.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us so much on the